That's how we get our kicks. Ed Money, Ed Money, Ed Money and the Late Night Crew.
In the Mid of Despair.
This is Rangus here, and you're listening to the hottest talk show on the net, where it's real people, real conversations, real life. Take it away.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main site. All the links are there. Thank you for sharing, and subscribing. Telling two friends makes a world of difference.
Especially everybody on BitChute and all those other alternative video sites that we're actually gaining traction on.
Gaining traction.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Yes, I appreciate that for the audience out there, and especially the music, which we're going to be leaving you today with. I want to thank Lyle Cam, which is the he's the Korean-Canadian guy that we promoted that said, hey, check these guys out. Let's send them some love. It's Eddie Sender and Kate Tilmay. It's Trilobite, which is the name of the song. Check it out.
Okay.
It's a disco driving beat. I like.
All right, then.
I like
and I also want to give a shout out to Larry and Joe and everybody at Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant.com.
Yes.
Thanks for
everything.
Everything,
and supporting us
Thanks
all
for
these
being
all
delicious.
these years, and the Zoomies for being on the show. So thank you.
And Bill from Sal and Al's.
Yep, check them out again, audience members. Again, you're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
What's up?
Charles Dick.
There it is.
Hey.
And Charles Dick. Like how pleasant that was?
It wasn't
Nice.
very soothing.
Right? Did you like
And
that?
you
It's like that app you could get called Calm, where like, who's the guy that does all right,
Matthew McConaughey.
He'll tell a story and to put you to sleep.
The ASMR or whatever it is.
Yeah, but it's him.
and Chuck's a dick.
There you go. And he's here. It's been a while. You haven't heard his voice in a while. It's the amazing Byron.
How's everybody
He's here,
doing?
so thank you for being here. It's been a while. But
It's been a while.
You're welcome.
Audience friends, we got so much to talk about. I got my new job. I worked my first couple days. Haven't quit. You know, my first couple.
Becky had you for 4 days, and you made it.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, I know. It is. I got my new job, which I'll talk about in a second. There's a lot that goes on. I'm working at a meat market, but I want to talk. We can kind of. There's a bunch of the subjects we'll fade into on it. One was, this is before I got to talk about this. I decided to I'm thawing out my freezer.
Okay.
All right, now I'm
Out with the old, in with the new.
Awesome. Isn't that weird how that happens when you start working at a meat market? So I might want to make some room in my freezer.
He's saying that half the lunch meat that I have in my freezer, trying to get some good stuff.
Get some fresh shit in. Not that that's what's happening, but I'm fucking with it.
So I'm going through the stuff in there, and I had ham shanks. Or pork.
Ham shanks.
Right, two ham shanks.
We even. Besides making like soup or collard greens out of them, what do you make with nothing? Right.
And I had
It's like chicken necks. That's what you use for the broth.
I had never done
Or a
anything
butt plug.
ever with ham shanks. So I said I did everything. We even went on Copilot.
I smoked them for a couple hours.
No, smoke a ham steak.
Put barbecue sauce on them.
They were tender. It was like a tomahawk ham shank.
There was like one little chunk of meat on it.
It was crispy.
It was a knee part. It was just a knee with a little calloused on it.
Right,
No,
right.
so-
Sort of a hoof.
Well, a lot of the people that when I worked at the Vermilion Farm, which I can say now because I don't work there anymore, the Vermilion Farm Market, when I worked there, that a lot of people come and we would ham shanks and ham hocks. All right. Well, I had ham shanks, which is a longer section. So I'm like, what do I do? The monk knew nothing what to do with it.
Me either.
He wasn't sure either, so he goes, just look it up. So I looked it up. I talked to chat.
That's what Pinterest is for.
No, I use Copilot on Microsoft, and it's pretty
Okay.
good. I got a good relationship with it. It's
All right.
It's like, lube it up and put it in your beehole.
Yeah, I was going to say you're looking that
Meat
up
end
on
first.
you're looking that up on your Commodore 64. Are you?
Right, I crank up the computer.
Your VIC 20?
I get it going. So it told me what to do. So what I did was you just throw it in some water,
Yeah.
let it boil literally for hours till it comes up the bone.
Right.
And I threw in some potatoes, and I found some navy beans.
Okay.
To add to it. And because my dad, and I was never a fan of it. All right, ever.
All right, hold on one second.
Go
I
ahead.
hate bean soup.
What do you mean you found?
Dude, look
can
where
of
you're at.
navy beans.
Look where you're at.
That concerns me a little bit.
No, it's
What do you mean
Dude,
you
he found a can of canned alligator.
Yeah.
He found a can
Yeah.
of 30-year-old tomato juice.
All right.
I'm just throwing stuff out there to.
Stand corrected. Oh yeah, the chicken in the can.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, what I
Yeah.
so what I found, it was a bag. See here, I found out looking up online that there are certain items that don't have expiration dates. That they said
Like anything in its freezer. I don't see a date on it. Well, you packaged it yourself. I don't see a date.
It's been in there so long the ink just kind of evaporated from the cold.
it said things like dried rice. Like dried never goes bad. Dried pasta never goes bad. It may
Okay.
have a funk to it. That's when they
Twinkies?
said, because the Twinkie, the flour.
Yeah, those don't ever go bad.
Sometimes it's like the flour.
Flour goes bad.
Like crackers. Have you ever opened up bad crackers and they have this weird, like a
They don't
metallic
stay.
smell?
They don't stay around that long in my house.
It's a good name
Crackers?
for a band, Bad
Yeah.
Crackers.
Bad crackers?
I like it.
Because usually when I get on a kick, it's like chili, soup,
Right.
and something else, and then there goes the crackers.
Do you do oyster crackers? Or do you like regular
No, I
crackers?
like the
Saltines?
club, the Keebler Townhouse ones, the butter rectangle ones.
You put that in a no. You're supposed to have a drier one that you put in soups and chilies.
You eat your shit food like you do. If
Right.
you want to make your food worse, you go right ahead.
Quick suggestion: when you have chili next time,
Yeah.
put Cheez-Its in it or goldfish.
Cheez-Its.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
What about a Dorito, like a Cool Ranch Dorito?
I don't know about that. A Cool
Because
Ranch?
you put Fritos in it.
Yeah, Fritos.
How come we
yeah.
didn't? Yeah, I wonder if they make Doritos crackers. All right, now we're getting on a
Lost
whole-
Doritos crackers.
Sorry.
So anyhow, you're in your freezer.
Yeah.
In my freezer, and I took this stuff out and I put it
Lamb-
in.
or
and
ham
I
shanks.
had nothing to do. I was even texting my brother, texting him, saying, hey, and he says, sometimes throwing shit together gives you the best food.
Absolutely.
Throwing it together.
So I put hot dogs in it,
Yeah. Fuck it.
bologna,
Some canned chicken.
that the canned alligator. It's got a little bite to it.
It's kind of like a jambalaya.
It's got an Cajun bite to it. So I threw it all in. Dude, that wasn't so I tried. My dad loved bean soup and he loved split pea soup.
My dad does too. It must be that generation.
Old generation shit.
I
It's
can't stand
terrible.
it.
I know. My mom liked lentil soup. No, I'm not a. Are you a lentil soup guy?
I put,
That's another thing they say
I've had
sticks around forever.
Lentils in like a chicken noodle type soup with lentils.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Instead of the noodles, it had lentils.
What's the other one that people throw? Is it barley? Like
Beef and
Oh, that's
barley.
what I'm thinking of. Barley.
barley.
Beef
My
and
bad.
barley. I
Yeah.
love beef and barley
Yeah, that's
soup.
my bad on that.
Yeah,
That's
it
barley.
almost looks like oatmeal, but it's
Yeah.
But they're balls.
Yeah.
balls oatmeal. Yeah. So
Because you know about balls.
so
Chad.
Don't we all?
I threw it in there and I thought, okay,
Got four myself.
My dad loved it, and that's fine. So I tried it. Now, and I told him, I said, I can't believe it. It was actually good. It really was good. I threw salt, pepper, some spices in it,
Yeah.
just whipped it together. It was good to a point.
Was it very hammy?
Yes.
Hammy.
It was hammy and beany. You know what I mean? Because I threw it.
Beanie. All right. So descriptive.
Yeah.
I like it.
Because I threw in those Old Navy. They were dried ones, not in the
How
can.
old were they?
Right.
They were old, but they're dehydrated.
Was it
Like
like,
a-
were they bicentennial year?
Like I said, if he says I found them,
Yeah.
that's usually
Because there's stuff packed in this house.
Yeah,
that,
Yeah.
they were in a barrel with buying it to crack the
Yeah.
barrel. so I did it, and this is where I told him. I said, "Oh my God, dude! Between everything that was in there, now mind you, they had been in my freezer for I'm going to give 5 years, but they had never
Okay.
left that situation. So it said as long as
Right.
they were in that situation, you didn't thaw them, then freeze them in the thaw 'em, it should be good." All things, if they weren't freezer burnt,
Right.
and they didn't, they still smelled like that ham smell. If that makes
Hammy.
well, I guess that's what you're looking for, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you're hoping for the best.
Yeah, it
So
still smells like ham.
I put it
I
in.
think we're good.
And I ate it, and that was fine. I thought, okay, fine. I didn't get sick. I didn't have like you got a bad stomach.
Right, right.
Until, and this is where I even texted him, and I said, oh my God, dude. Then I was in bed, and I got woken up while I was in bed, going,
Oh boy.
oh my God, I was farting.
In your sleep?
Yes.
He was sleep farting.
So bad that it woke me up.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's how bad the farts were. That the smell woke.
Wow. Did
That
my
ain't-
fucking dog die? What is happening
That
right
ain't the
now?
worst yet.
Okay.
So what I had done is I said, man, my stomach's just filled with gas.
Yeah.
So I went out in the living room or family room and just laid down on the couch.
Ham shanks will do that to you, Edward.
I had given my dog a bunch of the ham and some of the soup and put it, because he said, I asked him, will the dog eat it? And he goes, dogs will eat it.
Dogs
you know?
will fucking eat
No,
anything.
I said, are you going to throw it out? You're like, probably. I'm like, well, pour some over your dog's food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because after, it's one of those food. Is it good? Yes. Would I ever order it and do it again?
No.
No. I ate it. If Chucky has a great expression, it fills a hole.
Yeah, it was.
When you need
You're
food
hungry,
just
you
to
needed
feel-
food,
Yeah.
and fill,
Yeah.
but
No.
it didn't.
It didn't sedate.
It'll fill the hole, but it won't kill the craving.
Right.
Because you're like, you have a taste for something else.
Yes. It's like if you
I bet the next morning I wish it did fill the hole, didn't you?
so,
Yeah.
So I laid down on the couch and I'm going, and the dog started farting. And have you ever smelled dog farts?
Yes.
They are
Yes.
heinous.
Yeah.
It's right up there with cat farts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever smelled a cat fart.
Just,
I'm
Probably
not
smells
around
like a
cats
litter
that
box.
much. Yeah. Yeah.
it was heinous.
I bet it was. Yeah. It was.
I was like,
probably
this is
really
the
bad.
first and last time I am ever. This was the first time I had farts so bad, dude, that it woke me up.
That's awesome.
What?
That's impressive.
What's that?
What the hell was that?
What the? God damn! How come I can't sleep?
Dude,
Is there
I
a
just-
ghost in here? Make yourself present. One fart for yes, two for no.
Can you imagine if that's how Carol Ann found him in Poltergeist?
Yeah.
They're here.
Ooh, what is that? Carol Ann, don't go into the light.
Don't go into the smell.
There's peace and tranquility in the light. And farts.
Can you imagine the,
And gas.
the little lady that cleaned the house? She had,
Oh, my
She had
God.
chronic gas the whole
She's
time.
like, this house is clean. Maybe.
Or not.
The whole time she's walking around farting.
All right, so I need to make
That
some
was-
ham and bean soup.
Dude,
is
it
what,
was.
is what you're
I
telling
just want
me.
to say that. Anyway.
No, nobody needs to
So I
make
got.
that.
I wanted to say I got this new job. I want to talk about this new job for
Okay.
the audience out there. And I'm working now at an actual meat market.
Yes.
All right. And for my job, I'm going to be getting in the union, but I'm going to start way low. You know what I mean?
It's the only way to start.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't start me out at master cutter or
Right.
anything.
Right.
I'm just like slicing.
It's
I used a bandsaw before. I don't give a shit.
it's going to take you. You have a 1-year course on knife sharpening,
right.
and
Right.
Yeah, you have to get proficient
No,
in,
right. No.
in
Yeah.
chip chop ham, chip chop hamming. You have to get your black belt in chip chop hamming.
Like they have one
you'll
guy.
get your chip chop badge.
I've got the
He's got the sash.
a bandolier of sashes and knife sharpening, sausages, stuff like that. Well, they do. They have one guy. First of all,
He just earned his cash register badge.
the POS one.
Yeah, the POS badge.
Dude, I don't know what this meat cutting does. It ages people. These guys, these guys, they're all country meat
They're all
cutters.
in a freezer all day.
Yes. Yeah.
It's probably like how the outside construction workers in the
Yeah,
winter, how it
dude.
Yeah.
it thickens their skin.
Well.
But they're all this weird country strong too.
Right.
Weird country strong.
Right.
Well, yeah, they're
Like-
gonna be if they're
like
farmers and
mutant.
whatnot, and they're lifting half sides of beef.
Right. Well, that's it. I saw for the audience out there, like they
They
actually
made Ed do a little thing of bologna, and he struggled. They got like a whole cow on their back. I'm not there yet. Spot me.
He's got like Rocky punching the side of beef, but it's a chicken hanging.
It's a rubber one. Baka, 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 baka.
So they have like the certain rooms, and I'm making dumplings for the paprika
Okay.
stuff like that. I'm learning how to make paprika.
All right.
they
Is there a
sell-
dumpling union? I'm just curious.
Dumpling cutters.
Yeah. Because I'd be in. So I do like some dumplings.
He's in the dumpling cutters
I'm the
unit.
third-year apprentice dumplinger.
That's right. Almost a journeyman.
Journeyman dumplinger.
for dumplings.
Right.
They call that a dumpling ear.
And these guys do. Sorry. First thing I wanted to ask, it was the first time, I've only been there a week now. No, well, almost a week, not quite. But we had to render beef tallow.
Okay.
Right. And they save it from all the stuff that they
Good
do.
for cooking.
I don't know. That's what I was going to ask.
Right.
And I asked the guy that he said that he's never done it. The union senior, whatever, the main chief beef cutter that's there, and he's huge. The dude's got to be 6'8".
Okay.
And he's
Jesus.
huge.
He's like Paul Bunyan.
He's like
he can
he's
like literally
Paul
cut
Bunyan.
a cow in half with one swing of his axe.
He can step across in like 2
Does he
steps.
by any chance
He's
wear a mask?
Yeah. Does he have a big machete?
Is it a hockey mask? Just curious.
what's the name? Camp.
Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake.
Was he ever a counselor?
Yeah.
He was never a counselor. Did he ever camp there for a couple days
Jesus Christ.
and then never seen again?
So you know how to swim?
Not very well.
Yeah.
He sinks. Just,
Yeah.
But he's so tall. It just goes. He's at the bottom, but his head is
That's still out.
above.
He's like, look. You dumpling cutter, get over here. Fashion me a canoe out of dumplings.
Right. But the beauty of this job is I'm not dealing with the people.
You're not
I'm
dealing with the public. You're just in the back.
I have a job.
Yes.
I do my job, and,
Right.
and I'm learning, and that's it. You know what I mean?
So you're not dealing with a lot of
No, just that.
people.
I deal with the guys back there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But not out,
Right. So I'm not dealing with that. Now, the thing was, he brought this beef tallow, and it was funny because they grind it, which I know nothing about this, so it's all new to me.
Yeah.
What do they grind? What
They
is-
take, like when they're cutting the meats and stuff, beef.
Yeah.
Beef. They're cutting all the beef, and you know how they get close and they'll cut off the fat.
Yeah,
they take the
fat
skin,
caps and whatnot. Yeah,
they take off the skin, but they leave just that, and then they freeze it. And dude, it's crazy. This stuff is amazing. That you can, the way that they showed me, you could hold it, and it almost starts
melting
in your
Yeah.
hand, your body heat.
Did you
They
lick it like a
basically,
oil cone?
yeah, you use it like you
Beefy.
would like Crisco or, you know what I mean, for frying shit.
Put it on a cone.
You got it between two pieces of toast. I love fat sandwiches.
Dude,
Pepper jack.
I'll take a small tallow cone.
a swirl.
Sprinkles.
A
Yeah.
swirl.
Instead of the juice or putting gravy on it. Cholesterol.
So he brings all this, like this big giant tub, 30 pounds. It was like 30 pounds of all this fat
Yeah,
that
that
had
you
been
have to
frozen.
boil down.
He ground it so that it was coarser, and then we put it in this big tray thing, and it was reducing down. And then they sell it. We had to strain it. We got it to a small rolling boil. But this was the crazy part. I was going to ask if you guys
Did you try it?
No, I didn't.
I know you were looking at it
Wait. So
because there's things there. You're like, I've never had this. I wonder what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Right. So I told him, I said, hey, man, I have always done bacon fat. I cook with bacon grease. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
I said, can you cook with this? He said, people do, I don't. That beef tallow's coming back. I guess it's making a resurgence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Versus, not Chris. What's Chris? Is Crisco?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Lard
You know,
type thing.
Do people cook with Crisco, or
Yes,
they only
people
bake?
cook with Crisco.
Yeah.
Crisco. They deep fry chicken at Crisco.
yeah.
But what is
like
it?
in a skillet?
Is it vegetable oil, or
have
is
no
it?
idea.
No, it's Crisco. I don't think it's vegetable.
I don't know. It's
think
fat in a can. That's all I know.
Yeah, but this wasn't like this. This, when it reduced down, and then we.
No, the beef. That's fat.
Does it
Beef tallow,
solidify
yeah.
again when it cools?
It's animal
Yes.
fat.
Yeah, what happens though, we have to strain it because all these weird, like the barley that I mentioned, these little granules come out of it. I
The
don't
crisps.
Hair.
I don't know.
Did you eat one?
No, I didn't eat. Well, I asked him.
Did you put it on a cracker? One of your crappy crackers?
a Ritz?
What crackers do you eat? Did you put it in an oyster cracker?
Oyster cracker.
So he goes. I said, hey man, it almost reminds. Have you ever had scrapple? Like or it's like Spam.
No, that's a Pennsylvania dish. I've never had it.
It reminded me of that, like it was an oatmeal. What was left over in this strainer is he goes, no, we get rid of that. And I go, well, I mean,
Can I take it home? I'll use it for lube.
My blow-up doll, I'll pack it in there. No, so
You sure smell beefy, honey.
so it did. Everything smelled like it had a beefy undertone to it.
Yeah.
Then we strained it off, put it in a thing.
Does it smell like when you brown hamburger?
Yes, it smells just like if you made taco meat, like if you're browning.
Yeah, you're browning the meat.
That juice at the end.
God damn it! Now I want a taco.
That's
Who
it.
doesn't?
That's it. It's that whatever that leftover grease is. That's it. And now imagine having we did 11 quarts of it.
That's a lot of fat.
That's
Wow.
2.5 gallons. So 2.5 gallons.
How many did you bring
of
home?
this. No, I didn't bring home any of this. They
Yet.
they sell it yet. That's right. Yet, but and the weird thing about it is everything gets that lubey touch to it. You know what I mean?
Does it end up like you know how bacon grease is like has like a gritty texture to it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. But this.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah,
We
I mean,
strained it though. We had to
Yeah.
strain it twice, and then we poured it in the quarts, and then they let it cool down, and they sell it there, and people buy it because again, it's making a resurgence. I guess JFK in the White House was saying he's trying because it's more natural.
Than
Then-
some of the oils we're cooking in.
Well, isn't now do you use olive oil when you cook or no?
When I'm cooking out. Well, it depends what I'm cooking.
Because some
when
people
you're
use
cooking something good.
Well,
yeah.
some people say
I use olive oil or I use almond oil because that has less of a flavor. Like,
which is the one that has a higher burn, so it doesn't smoke like when you cook it. Which
fuck if I know.
I thought there was one. It's either olive or
I think that's
avocado oil or something.
motor oil.
People were cooking with 30 weight.
5W40.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. So we did.
Pennzoil.
That was the first time I did that. I'll be making hamburgers tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to be the first time I've done
Nice.
that. But I do paprikash and I
Cabbage
have
rolls.
not a joke. When I mean these savages eat, not the people there, but the people, I did, and I've only been there like a week. I know personally I have rolled between 500 and 600 myself. This dude says, I says, how many have you done? He said, thousands of cabbage rolls.
Love cabbage
Thousands
rolls.
of cabbage rolls. And he's been there, the guy that's training him, he's been there 4 or 5 months.
Are they good?
I'm not.
Or have you not tried them? I don't.
I didn't try any yet.
Okay.
Yet?
But
Mostly.
But I did bring home. We made stuffed cabbage soup. All right,
Okay.
Which is delicious.
which was good.
I've had stuffed pepper soup. Never had stuffed cabbage.
Same thing.
It's the exact same
Well, no,
thing.
it's not.
Well, one's got
One's a pepper,
and
one's a
one's got
cabbage.
I meant the same recipe.
Oh, gotcha.
Same recipe. Yeah, just,
One's cabbage.
Yeah, cabbage.
Oh, French.
Yeah, so doing that but these people are made. I did, not a joke. I had to do these dumplings
Okay.
for the paprikash.
All right.
It took. He said the first time he did it took him 6 hours just to make the dumpling.
How many are you making?
We do, and I was telling him
11.
A dozen.
He does small batches, custom small batches with love.
Oh, those are gone. All right, I'll make another dozen.
no, dude. We do. I'd be not a joke. What was the number I gave you? It was 56 plus 56 and times 3. So whatever that is, that was the first batch that we did, and we do it every other day. So they're doing
So that's like hundreds of pounds of dumplings.
Yeah.
of both paprikash and of the
Cabbage rolls.
cabbage rolls.
Okay.
Every other day we're doing this. We're doing quarts and quarts and quarts and quarts
Okay.
of
Did you say quarts and quarts and quarts and quarts and quarts and quarts?
Now, obviously, you cook the paprikash, but do they cook the cabbage rolls, or do you take them home cold and cook them yourself? I'm just curious.
We don't know. We sell them where you take them home yourself.
Okay, so you couldn't order a cabbage roll and then eat it right there. You
No,
have
the
to go
meat is
home and
already
cook it.
browned.
Right,
No,
right, but you
no,
still
no,
got to
no.
cook them.
Wait, they're putting raw meat and rice in it? I
Yeah.
thought you cooked the meat there.
No,
Ah.
we don't. It's made so that we
You
freeze.
go home and put it in the V8
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
We make it so that you
Okay.
you buy it, bring it home
Yeah.
right then
All
and there.
right, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
And I'm just amazed at how many people buy it. And he said the reason is because they never had consistent people to make it. So now that I'm there with him, it's nonstop, dude. When I mean nonstop, it's not. And there are orders like coming in from churches and stuff like that saying, okay, we'll take
Oh, yeah,
2
yeah.
dozen, we'll take 3 dozen
Right.
cabbage rolls. And so he's like, okay, tomorrow
Couple gallons of
we got to do 4
paprikash.
more. And so, and put it this way, we're doing 10 pounds of ground beef and 10 pounds of ground chuck every run cabbage.
That's
rolls.
lunch for me and Charles.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, it is.
That's lunch at Ziggy's for me and Charles.
But in the meantime, these maniacs eat like savages. Like this is the first time I had venison chili at work. I didn't eat it, but I couldn't.
I've only had one I liked, and that was Mr. Rangus.
Yep.
Really? Yeah, really? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right, venison.
We ate the whole fucking pot of it.
He was
Did you?
mad
Oh, he was pissed at us.
Did you?
because he made it to take to work, and he worked nights. And we went to Rangus's house, and
Yeah.
We came home a little, inebriated.
little high.
Yeah.
And we're like, "What do you got here?" And he's like, "Have a bowl."
You're kidding.
And we had the whole bowl.
We left him a bowl. He was not happy.
You gotta be kidding me.
No. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, this
But
is
luckily, he
so
was like
good.
the
This is-
nicest guy ever, so he didn't kill us.
Yeah,
No.
they eat that with but they go full out there. And the only thing I don't like is, you ever seen people? To me, it's savagery. Like,
You used that word like 4 times tonight.
I do. It's terrible. I'm surrounded by, it's so much
He was a
testosterone.
savage.
You know,
well, it's better than.
I know, being surrounded with estrogen.
Estrogen.
It's a lot of dudes.
I mean, I'm thinking you still got a lot of estrogen from your previous job by looking at that sweater. Do you have loafers on too, ma'am?
No comment. No comment.
made yourself
Looks like your
laugh.
mom's old sweater. That's why I was going
Oh
with
my
that.
goodness.
Wearing my dad's old sweater. I'm wearing. Do you know what? Dude, I had to laugh that the one guy that's training me, who's younger, he's 30, 39, and he's training me. And the guy goes, and I'm looking around. He goes, dude, do you smell that? And I went, what? And
Please tell me you said mothballs. Got him here in my sweater pocket. I don't want the moths eating it.
It smells like polo.
he goes, what's, he says, there's a smell. And he's like doing the,
Yeah.
we got so many smells going on.
Yeah, man, how could you?
And you were one
yeah.
of them.
But the not a joke, where I work now, which I'm very happy about, my area was a cooler at one time that they
It still is.
that they converted into this room,
Okay.
the cooking room. All right,
right.
like I have three double massive burners in front of me, this massive sink that has, when I mean hot water, this stuff is scalding hot.
Like comes out boiling. Yeah.
You
It's
barely
bubbling.
You
Yeah.
barely turn the hot on, and it's full blast cold because it's so
Oh,
hot.
wow.
And he even warns. He said, "You will burn. You will get burns."
Physically burn your hand if you fuck with that
right.
water.
He
yeah.
said the reason they have 3 giant hot water tanks running at all times back there because the meat cutter guys have to sterilize all
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I get that.
And they full blast that whole room. They spray off with this hosey, foamy stuff, and they clean it all every day.
We're like,
Right.
can I shower here? What's the policy on shower in here?
I'm just standing next to this.
Shaving with one of their knives.
Right. So he goes, I'm just telling you that. And then I've got a thing behind me with another. What's the one where it's a magnetic cooker?
Oh, wait, induction cooker?
Induction heater?
Induction cooker
Yeah, yeah.
behind me, and then another little small sink. But it was a cooler that I'm in. And so my little area is nice. I like that.
Okay.
But I totally forgot what I was, what's going on. I got
That's
distracted.
okay. That's okay, Grandpa.
you have your own office,
Oh yeah, my whole office now. I like it.
right?
But he goes, so we have just our scents in there, but as soon as you walk out, I've had people tell me, hey, they've gone into this meat market and there's a smell. I understand that. What you're smelling is the processing
The-
of the meat.
Any meat market you go into
Yeah.
it smells like that.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's just the way it
it's a
is.
smell
And we
of,
call it
Yeah.
delicious.
Yes.
right. It's a truth.
Yeah.
Meat has a particular, when you go into, let's say you go to not a Kroger's, whatever, grocery store near you,
Right.
and you
A
go
Sparkle.
into the meat where they're cutting meats or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. You
With scissors, they were cutting meat. You did that. They go, they're cutting meat. I got my power shears. Gonna cut some meat up.
They're doing it with beard trimmers. Or
Did you ever see the
oscillating blade thing?
manscapers? They're using their manscaper. Oh, you want it shaved? Here's some chip chop for you.
All right.
With a garnish of pube.
So you smell certain smells, but he
Yeah.
goes,
Yes.
he goes, dude, I'm telling you, it smells like my dad or something. And I went, oh, I know what it is. And he goes, what? And I go, is it this? And he wouldn't get, he's manly man. I go, is it this? And he goes, I think so. I'm wearing
Aqua Velva.
Please tell me you're wearing Old English leather or Brute.
Yeah.
the Brute.
You wore the Brute?
It's an homage to my dad.
I was going to say Stetson.
It's
Sweet.
see, here's the thing. At the place that I was working, the farm market, there is a certain smell when you're around the meats. All right. You start smelling
Like meat.
He has, the dude that's training me said, I have those clothes and I have the clothes I go home with.
Right.
He comes in, he'll put on those clothes over top his clothes, and then he takes them off, sets them up and think. He says, if they come in, they immediately go and think. He said, I've gone places, and he goes, people go, oh, you smell really good. And he said, I smell like where I work.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that could be an attraction to some people.
Well, you said the same thing you did it at home, too.
Oh, you
would
smell
go,
just like sirloin.
Are you
That's
wearing
awesome.
Are you wearing beef tallow? And it's got a dab between each ear.
Yeah, a little dab behind the ears.
Well, you said you used to do that at work, too. You had your work clothes you immediately, would throw down.
No, when I went to work, I changed into coveralls.
Right.
No clothes underneath, just underwear.
Right.
And then after my shift, because I'm covered in oil and weld,
Right.
I throw my coveralls in the thing and put my street clothes on and go home.
Back way, yeah. Didn't you say, or maybe it was Monk that would say when he would come home, he would take his clothes right in that room, throw it on
That's
the floor.
probably Monk.
Yeah, and then he would come in because you smell like.
Well, yeah, you do no matter what.
Yeah,
know.
well, I imagine especially welding and stuff like that. You
I
smell like
smelled like work.
the smolder or whatever that the oil.
Smoke and grease
Ozone.
and fucking
ozone. Yeah. Well, this is the thing. So he goes, dude. I said, so what it is the place I worked at. I inherited my dad's the Brute and the. I inherited his old. The
high karate.
Chucky class of '86. Go ahead.
When I was a freshman in high school, my friend Greg and my other buddy Nick would marinate in Brute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Marinate.
And got them to chicks back in the day. Because that was Brute by Fabergé was it back in the day.
It was it. It was it. Well,
Fast forward 40 years.
It's still awesome.
Might not be it.
I'm doing it. Well,
You're doing it for a tip of your hat to your dad. I get it.
an homage to my dad. Plus, I'm not going to waste good cologne because I don't want to stink. Oh, God, go ahead. Class of '86, Chuck. Go ahead.
Hi, Chuck Class 86, 40th class year reunion coming up this year.
Right.
You put good cologne and Brute in the same sentence.
I'm just no. I don't want to waste like Armani Black.
I would maybe
Paul,
go buy a new bottle of Brute. Do they even sell that anymore?
Yes, you could get it for like $6.
At a drug mart?
I think we should do
Rite
like
Aid?
a smell test to see if they smell the same.
Dude, I have the anniversary set that I haven't
know what?
opened.
Of course you do.
That I haven't opened yet. That my dad gave me. I inherited. It was there's Brute Black, there's
Okay.
Brute Blue, and then there's a special edition.
Yeah, because that's the color of your eye after somebody smells you wearing that.
They're MIB. They're MIB. So
I wouldn't, I was going to say, I wouldn't open it, dude.
We're coming
that
up
might
to
be
our,
worth something, man.
Our bicentennial summer this summer, 250 years America.
I can wear it.
Dude, you can wear it that day and be the man of the
man. That's right.
man of whatever.
Yeah.
I'm doing it, and it's a tip. It's a homage to my dad because I wear it because I inherited from him. So it reminds me of him throughout the day.
I get it.
But it obviously worked that this dude
That's
goes.
kind of a bummer if that's all he left you.
I know it is.
I'm just saying.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Kidding.
So dude, I'm doing that, and one of my put it this, I do like the dumplings. I use this for paprikash. I use 36 eggs with 9 cups of flour and 12 cups of water, and make a giant batch of dumplings. And
You
Yeah.
put vanilla in there and make pancakes out of it.
Donuts.
And I go back in this farthest back room. They call it an ODA room, whatever that means.
That's where you beat off there.
And it's
Nobody can see me back here behind the
truth.
beef.
It's the truth on it. That's the room that back where they had the killing room.
Yeah.
Like that was way back there. And they have this giant open burner that I put this big old pot on and to get this rolling boil. And I take that mammoth thing of dumpling and just sit there for 2 hours going making dumplings.
Oh, they don't
time.
have like the automatic dumpling cutter?
No.
It's all by hand?
You're staring at
It's
the other.
handcrafted?
It's
Ed's sitting there.
No,
She
dude.
loves me. She loves me now.
Not a joke. I use a spatula, and you get like after a while you're like, and you gotta watch.
Oh
the
yeah,
dude-
he's got the Ginsu, man. Yeah,
I'm
it's like
doing
a
it.
samurai.
The spatula, I'm doing it, and the dude even told me, he says, "You be very careful." And I go, "What do you mean?" Because I'm near this giant open flame, and he puts up these pans to reflect the flames. He said, "If you slip that tray you have on, accidentally goes in there," he said, "that water's boiling hot. Your instinct will be like to reach in and grab it." And I said, "Well, why are you telling me that?" And he just looks at his hand, and his hand's got like burn marks because he did it. He goes, "That happened to me." And
Grab my tiny hand.
and he said,
Take my little hand, child.
he said, "It just to let you know, that pan fits perfectly in the bottom of that thing. So you have
Oh.
to shut everything off, drain this,
Yeah.
then scoop that back out to get that pan
Yeah.
out." But this, I just sit there for 2 hours going,
Under no circumstances do you grab anything out of that water.
nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it's a temperature lava. So this is the first time I've done something like this. But it's kind of interesting to me
Okay.
to see
Well, yeah.
where our food comes from.
Yeah.
Because
Probably a little disgusting.
No,
I would rather not.
dude, I'll eat it.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, for the audience. Oh wait, we're
about
halfway
to do
through.
Beer of the Week?
Yeah, we're halfway through. So let's do beer of the week. So audience members, beer of the week brought to you by Pit of Despair.
Byron.
Oh, Byron. That's right, not Pit of Despair.
Beer of the Week is brought to you
by
by
the
Byron.
amazing Byron that he brought that in.
Yes, sir.
So thank Byron out there. Again,
Today's
like, share,
beer-
subscribe, tell 2 friends. Makes a world of difference. Like, share, and subscribe.
And don't forget to go visit our friends at Ziggy's Pub, Restaurant.com.
Yes.
Today's
beer of the
beer.
week.
Today's beer is Ghost Tree Brewing Company's
Local brewery.
Ghostberry Blonde Ale.
Can't say I've ever had it.
It's 5.7% alcohol, made in Ohio,
Nice.
veteran owned, and I can't read the description. It says something about blackberries. So
Made with dude sweat.
now here's this. I'm going to crack one open and take a little sip. Go ahead. Because, old Goutfoot, Gordon Goutfoot here. The legend lives on from my big toe on down.
I can't wait to try this. Let me try.
And his big toe and
It
old
looks-
it's a gummy.
It almost okay. Wait.
This smells like Ed's old beer that he made.
It smells footy.
No, it doesn't. It smells like the beer you made.
It has a footy smell.
And why do I smell antifreeze upstairs?
Oh, he was giving it to the cats. No,
Is that what it is?
No.
Is there any?
I didn't smell antifreeze. I have to check again.
Yeah.
Maybe some got kicked over in the garage.
Like that sweet antifreeze smell?
This is good. It's a reminds me. It's a good beer, but it reminds me of and not to compare it to another brewing company, but Bumbleberry,
Yeah.
Maybe
there it
not
is.
so
You
heavy.
can taste
Right.
you can taste the blackberry. It's very light.
where Bumbleberry is blueberries, but
Yeah,
Yeah, it's lighter than I thought it would be.
yeah.
But I like
Well, it's
it.
a blonde ale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
You're a
good.
blonde ale.
So please check them out. They have a website.
Or you can just go to the corner.
Well, for those that may not be local,
Yeah, Ghost Tree Brewing
Ghost Tree
Company.
Brewing Company. It's production of Elyria, Ohio. Wait a minute. There are breweries in Elyria?
Well, apparently,
It's out of his basement.
he must have a huge basement.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I like it.
Please check that
Well
out.
done,
It
guys.
makes a world of difference.
I like it. But it's not
Mentioned you heard about
raspberries.
them on the show.
It's
You know what?
ghostberries.
That's one of the rare. Here's the thing: a lot of those craft places you go to, they have a ton of beers that are horrible, and they have
some are good. You got to pick your poison because
Yeah.
it depends. on what you
Everybody
like.
likes something different.
Because for a
You know?
while there was like
Yeah.
a IPA craze.
I love
I don't-
IPAs. I
I
still
don't
do.
get that. Do you?
Love IPAs.
like the sour ales. It was real
Yes.
popular for a
Not a
while. Which
fan.
they're making
Yep.
I like sour ales.
Yes.
I love sour
Yeah,
ales.
that I can see around. Yeah.
And what else? I mean, there was, of
Yeah.
course, your holiday
Lagers.
beers, your pumpkin ale, your
Yeah.
fucking.
I like the
Christmas tree
lagers.
ales.
Yeah.
I'm not a stout fan.
See, there's one near us too called ESP Brewing. Have you been there? The only
I
reason
have not been there yet,
The
but
only reason
There's
I go
another
there.
good one going in on the corner of 113 and Route 58.
What is
Where
that?
the
what
old
they're-
Marie's Timbers was.
Yeah.
Is that what's going?
brewery.
Is that what's
Yeah.
going on there?
That's
There's
right,
a
they're
lot of
big-
construction across from the union, the
Yeah.
bricklayers union.
Yeah.
Perfect spot.
Yeah.
But
it's
making another
right on the
bar,
corner
I guess,
there, yeah.
like a sports bar. From
Slash
what I
brewery.
You're
oh, is it a
kidding.
brewery?
I heard it's a microbrew. That's what I don't know how true it is because everything in A-Town is secondhand information.
Right.
Right.
Because everything's top secret.
But I've heard, yeah, it's where the old Timbers was. That it's going
Yeah.
to be a bar again and sports bar.
But
I
newer.
heard.
And if they do food, then
Brand new.
I think that'll be a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see how it would do bad. That's
Right.
kind of a good location.
Well, the ESP. The reason I go to ESP is they always have hot dogs on sale. Where you get this jumbo hot dog.
Enough said. I go to this
go-
brewery because they have hot dogs.
Yeah, I don't go there for the beer. I go there for their hot dog. Is it like an IPA hot dog? Is there something? Is it like a bratwurst soaked in beer hot dog?
It's a Frankfurter IPA. Yeah,
It's like, give me some of that hot dog water. No ice.
that's right.
Give me some of that hot dog tallow.
Hot dog water IPA or hot dog water lager. How about that? See, we could be.
It's
doing
got a
that.
bite at the end.
Now are you okay? Let's go to hot dog. Do you
Try it with a little mustard.
are you a boiler or are you do it on the flat? You pan fry it or do you
Neither.
you only grill it?
I was either on my grill or in the air fryer.
Really, you've
Yeah.
never just said, "Hey, I'm going to boil
No,
some
I
hot
don't-
dogs."
I'm not a boiler.
No, I'm not a
Really, why
boiler.
not? It's
not
When I was a
great.
kid,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
do that. It's so easy.
Or even the hot dog carts in Cleveland. If I'm like,
Those are steamed.
when I could eat them,
They're boiled. Yeah.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the only time I'm not going to
Yeah.
boil them at home.
I would
Yeah.
rather grill it
Or air fry it, yeah.
Air
Because
fry
air
it.
fry it makes it taste like the roller dogs at Speed.
Air frying it gives it a little
crispy.
crunchy, like on the outer skin, right?
Yeah.
Is
Because
that
you
why
can eat a raw hot dog, you're just crisping that MFR up.
right. Well, I do that with what I'll do is I'll boil them so I know it's cooked.
In tallow.
My special.
beef
Oh,
tallow.
Ed Money tallow. Let me go chisel some out of my masturbation hallway. I'm saving this for a special occasion.
Oh my god! For fuck's sakes!
It's got a little tang.
It's got an Eddie Tang on this thing. It's
And a pube.
and
And one random pube.
my hot dog has an eye and a tooth in it, and a birth certificate attached to it.
Oh my god!
So what I'll do is I'll cook them so I know they're cooked, and then I'll put them in your toaster oven that you gave me, and it's a convection toaster oven, so it kind of crisp it enough that it starts doing that split thing.
Yeah.
On it, and then I eat it with mustard onions. I'm a big mustard onion guy. Now I did use the deer venison chili today, and I made some hot dogs today, and it tastes fantastic. That the insane chili that they made it work.
Okay.
See, since I can't eat there, they make me little.
You can. It's just
I'm gonna have to.
best
put
if
a
you
pic-
did it with
Dude,
your
listen.
overactive colon.
This place
Yeah.
is everything in it is from 1901. You know what I mean? The place has been around for 100 years. Got to be at least.
It's been around forever.
Well, yeah.
Been around forever. That meat market.
Yeah.
And everything in it shows it. Like they have this scale. I don't know if they.
Is it rustic? Is that what you're
It's rusty, all right.
pioneerish?
It's- right.
I didn't say rusty.
No, like they have. I don't know if they do it as a what do you call that? Where you go into a place and you nostalgia purposes.
Right.
They have one of those.
Like when you walk into Cracker Barrel.
yes.
It's kind of historical.
They have
is.
an actual scale. Like if you were to go in an old time general store,
Oh, how
Right.
they have the scale there?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's actually sitting there in the
That's
back.
cool, man.
And it's super cool. I've even asked him, I go, do you guys use it? He goes, no, he says as a coat hanger, you know, but it is a massive old, like they
Yeah.
would put
Probably
like,
weighs 100 pounds.
At
oh
least.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
That's another
Is
thing.
it
That's why
standing on
it's
the
still
floor
there.
or is it a tabletop one?
No, it's on the floor.
Yeah.
That's why it's still there because it weighs so
Probably
much.
weighs,
Well,
yeah.
doesn't now I don't know enough about this, but didn't everything back then was made out of cast iron?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
And now you don't use any when you worked at the auto. You guys don't use any cast iron or anything like that. Engine blocks are what are engine?
I don't know what they make. Engine
No.
block. I think they're aluminum, aren't they, or something?
No.
don't
Engine
know.
blocks, no.
I don't know what they're made out of.
The frames they made, it's usually
porcelain?
steel. Yeah.
No, the frames are steel. I know that.
Yeah. It's
Maybe the body panels. I don't know.
rolled steel, you know.
Yeah, dude, because cast aluminum
Cast
shit,
iron, yeah.
or cast iron, yeah, is heavy.
It's heavy, it's denser
What did they?
than
He has. Don't
I
you
have weights from my old windows
right?
that were cast iron, and they were
Right.
just on these like.
oh yeah, just
Ropes or
ropes.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Don't you have a claw foot tub
No,
upstairs?
I don't. No.
or aren't clawfoot.
Probably did it one time.
Yeah, now help me put the floor in my bathroom there, Brainiac.
Oh, it's right. You're right. Yeah, right.
I got a clawfoot toilet.
I could just imagine if you guys had to put flooring around that would have pissed Chucky off so bad.
I wouldn't have done it. I would have spray painted it.
You missed it. He said he had a clawfoot toilet. He put a clawfoot toilet in for him.
It's got a big slot where you slid it in there. I ain't filling that in.
Fuck it.
Nope.
And it's good enough for you.
Yeah, that's right.
We got to do we're doing his bedrooms this
Yeah,
summer.
I'm going to do one bedroom a month.
We're going to do his
What,
bedrooms.
flooring?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to do his bedrooms.
Because it should be easier than the bathroom, because the bathroom we had all these fucking cuts. It was brutal.
Yeah, it
Just
was
put a
lot.
new blade on my saw.
Yeah.
More than welcome to use it.
Oh, you know I will.
But I was amazed. Like I said, there's a lot of old nostalgic stuff. Like
Sickles,
Dude.
some scythes.
this is which isn't a sieve or scythe or
I don't know what it is.
Civ?
The curvy thing the Grim Reaper has.
Grim Reapers
A
use.
scythe? A
They
scythe?
have doors, and
Of course they do. They got to lock the place at night.
Okay. Yeah.
They have people like you going in there stealing sides of beef.
Where are we going with this, Ed?
Yeah.
the reason I'm asking this is a curiosity. Like they were talking about, you know how they say that we were inhabited by giants years ago. All right, the conspiracy goes, or at least it's a regional one.
Okay.
It's this region,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
3-foot region.
Amherst?
No, yeah, Amherst was inhabited.
I thought it was a sandstone capital of the
inhabited
world.
by
Not the
giants.
giant, the
Right.
sandstone giants.
Right. They actually in the
They
quarries.
scooped out the quarries with one hand.
they would put their feet in like this in the quarry.
They ground they had used the quarries as the fingernail boards.
That was the giants. That was their toilet.
So every time we went swimming
Was
in the
the quarry.
quarries,
We were swimming in
the
shit and piss.
the giant's toilet.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's like Amherst lore. Have you ever gone swimming in the giant's toilet?
Why do you think the trees are so big there?
That's not trees; those are blades of grass.
Because here's the thing, dude. In this place, there are doors, like a freezer doors, aren't a normal freezer door. Not a joke. They got to be 15 feet tall.
They're 15 feet tall if they were 100, Jerry.
They're probably like 4 or 5 inches thick. They're not
Yeah.
Well, they probably
like
maybe,
a vault. Or, like a bank, yeah.
When I mean, they got to be.
Maybe
15,
they had to get like carts from a horse in there. You know what I mean?
Ed's got to walk up to the lock. Okay. Takes your eye recognition.
And Max pulls his pants out and does his butthole. No two are the same.
It's like a fingerprint.
After the weekend, for some reason, it doesn't recognize Ed's.
So instead of
False reading.
instead of a retina scan, it's a rectum scan.
rectum scan.
Yeah.
Rectum.
Damn near killed him.
Thank you.
Yeah. So these doors are massive.
Yeah.
So like I'm saying, maybe they had to, since it's so old, maybe they had to put
Yeah.
horse carts in there. You know what I mean?
They could have. Now, when did.
I thought you were going a totally different way with that, dude. You said horse. I was like, no.
Eating horses?
Yeah, I'm like, no.
When did remember the days? I know my mom told me stories before she passed on. God bless her. That she would tell me stories about ice.
Sculptures?
No, not ice sculpture. They had an ice box, an actual.
They actually had the claws that the guys used to run the ice up the stairs. Yeah.
Yes. And the refrigerator had an
Ice.
upper compartment.
That's why it was called an ice box.
that they put ice in, and
Yeah.
it would cool their food
Yep.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Could it have
They
had a lot of
they
ice.
didn't invent refrigerant yet,
Right. That
or
was
probably electricity.
when was it?
Just saying.
I wonder when refrigerant was invented. Maybe the 30s?
I don't know, because what did they
Fridge?
use?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Probably.
you got to figure. I remember the Kelvinator. Remember the Kelvinator refrigerators that first came out?
Siri.
And they would use.
When was the first
that was in the
refrigerant
40s?
refrigerator
50s?
released?
I want to say the Kelvinator.
I want to say 30s or 40s. But
Yeah.
First gas absorption refrigeration system, compressorless and powered by a heat source, was developed by Edward Toussaint de France in 1859 and
Wow.
patented in 1860. It used gaseous ammonia dissolved in water.
So that's around the time you were born, Chuck.
Carl von Linden, an engineering professor.
I actually got that for my first
Technological
birthday.
University of Munich,
So it used
Germany,
ammonia.
Patented an improved method
Yeah,
of purifying
yeah.
gases in 18.
Okay.
Can you imagine you got a gas leak and it's a
Oof, that's a bitch, right? Oof.
He died. What'd he die from?
Yeah.
His refrigerator leaked.
Smelling salts.
Right. Well, in this whole thing, they have tons because deer season ended.
Lemon season,
What season?
deer season.
They had they processed
Deer there from the
deer,
hunters, yeah.
yeah, and stuff from the hunters.
A lot of people ran them over.
Well, they have
So
some type of wildlife agreement. I don't know enough about. I didn't ask all the whatever it may be that. Maybe they donate or they process for food that gets donated to people. Like say,
that's cool.
People, like
Yeah,
you're driving
yeah.
down the road and someone plows into a deer, and the State Highway Patrol show up. They say, "Hey, we have this deer. You want to process and give it to Second Harvest Food Bank or whatever." But you hate.
You have to process a
what is
deer
it?
really
Look, you
quick
see the
after
look
you
at
kill it.
You see the
Yeah.
look at it. Well, it's blown all over.
Yeah.
Mad as fuck if I
What are you
went
going to
to
get, like a
food bank.
leg? Yeah. I think what they do in metro parks and parks all over the
I
place.
know what he's going to say is that you go to a food bank and there's some meat with a fender sticking
Yeah.
I'd be mad as fuck if somebody tried to give me venison.
That
at a
looks
food
like
bank.
tire tracks. What the hell?
It's a 80-20. It's a rabbit and deer
And some Michelin in there.
and one snapping turtle.
Yeah. Does that say Goodyear on the side of
This
it?
is the first steak that has a white wall
Yeah.
attached to it.
It's got a steel belted radial in it.
But yeah,
You're pulling a steel belted radio out. It got a hair? No.
It's got a pressure gauge.
I do remember hearing about in the metro parks around here that to control the population,
Right.
they'll hunt them.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll
yeah.
donate the
They
meat
do.
to
Right.
whatever.
Well, I wonder if they I didn't ask because the guy said that they often get deers donated that they do stuff with for something, and I didn't. That was the main guy, the meat
Right.
cutter guy, he was talking about, and I didn't pay attention. But here's the thing, and we need people like
me.
him because
Like who?
like these meat cutter guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We need them.
Butchers.
Because they
That's a tough job.
dude. Listen, they bring in they used to at this place full process, like you could bring your live pig.
Yeah.
And it's a skill, man. It is a skill.
And a mindset.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
That too, yeah, but-
Because here, I even asked the guy that's training me raises chickens
Okay.
at his house. Yes, I know.
I went one time to do chickens with my dad.
Right.
Did I ever tell you guys this
No.
story?
I mean to
No, what
do
is it?
chickens.
No,
what are you
what do you
talking
mean?
about?
His buddy Kenny, I won't say his last name, had a shit ton of Cornish hens, and they're like,
Okay.
all right,
Cornish
come on,
game hens, yeah.
yeah, we're gonna slaughter these.
Yeah, but they're small. Can't you just shoot one and it kills like 85 of them with one shell?
You don't shoot them.
No, you don't?
There's this it's almost like a tree stump with two nails in it, and you
Wait.
put their head in it.
Wait.
pull back.
Yeah, you're not hunting. They're
And
on the farm.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you cut their head off. Well, I didn't know.
While the other ones are watching.
You know what?
They're all like,
Gotta teach 'em a lesson.
That was Bobby!
No.
So they're all having picket signs. And
Yeah.
Mind you, this is like 1976.
You're gotta be kidding
Yeah, I was
me.
young. I was like 8 years
Yeah.
old. And so I went with my dad to his buddy's farm doing this. And I didn't know that they run around with no head for a minute.
Wouldn't you?
I
Someone
didn't-
chop your head off, you'd run around.
I don't know. But I didn't know that's what it did.
Yes.
So
It's
mind
in
you, it's
shock.
1970 something. I got my tube socks on up to my knee. I got my Keds.
Oh, God.
I think I'm badass. I got my
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper shirt on. You know the old school I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got my comb in my back pocket, even
Yes.
though my hair is so curly I can't use it.
He's got a pick sticking out of his.
I did. So the first one they did, literally the first one, they let go of the chicken. It starts running around. Motherfucker runs right into my tube sock.
Oh, God.
Blood all over it.
Oh, God.
I'm like, holy! Now you know,
Right,
I'm
yeah.
little kid head.
Very-
Holy
very-
shit!
Very traumatic.
I was
Yeah.
done.
Yes.
I went to the house to watch TV the rest of the time.
Yeah, covered in blood.
Mind you, they lived in I can't even remember what city, but it was rural.
Your mom's yelling, stop picking your scabs.
It was like
It was just-
was it like South Amherst?
no, it was like way rural, like
Okay.
past Wakeman rural.
and it's it,
Okay.
right. And,
and so they had like one channel.
it's traumatic.
So I'm
Needless to say, Charles couldn't eat chickens for a couple years after
like,
that.
I
Now
eat
he's-
chicken every day.
Now he's
every day. Public enemy number one.
right.
In the chicken community.
Right. See, that's the thing. That when I went over Farmer Ron's house and they had bunnies there, they had the goat. I remember when Mr. Whitman had to shoot the goat had some type of thing wrong with its thing and its leg, and he goes, "Hey man, we got to put it down." And I said, "Well, how do you do that?" He goes,
You're a jerk and nobody likes you.
Yeah.
no,
How's that?
he was
You're
like,
a piece of shit.
he said, "That's how we put it down." I'm like,
Oh yeah.
you know, because it looks at you long. And I said, "How do you?" And I asked this dude that was training me. I said, "How do you raise a little chicken, little animal? You're raising it, and it knows you.
Well, it's not
and
a
then you're
dog.
and you go, hey, look over there." You know,
Yeah,
monster.
like I said, you hook their little head in between these two nails, pull back, and that was back in the 70s.
Right.
I don't know what they do now because that was my first and last time.
Don't they do? They put
Shoot him with a laser now.
Laser.
Cuts their head right
They're
off.
shooting across the
Yep.
farm. Half the shit's falling over.
Like the Predator.
They're
Yeah.
blowing it to pieces.
Yeah.
right.
By the way,
Right.
don't watch that new Predator movie.
The one where it's set back
The
with
Badlands?
Indians? Oh, I heard that was a really good movie.
It is
Yeah,
not.
It's not really.
Really?
Yeah. I fell asleep
Oh.
and I wasn't tired.
Oh, even better.
Oh boy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
not good.
Not a good movie.
Remember
Not
that movie
good.
Toys
I was very
with,
disappointed.
Robin Williams and
Yes.
I fell asleep in the theater to that
Really?
one. Yeah.
Do you know one of his movies I love was Bicentennial Man? I love
I
that.
barely remember it. I remember the title and nothing else.
Loved it. Loved it. Anyway, let's.
Anywho, sorry.
That's right. Let me just finish this part because I wrote it down as a note. In there, they're processors. All right. So they process animals, and it made me think to the days like you mentioned fishing, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We need people like that. I like steak. I like ribs.
But you couldn't harvest it yourself?
I couldn't do it.
I said harvest.
Because you watch these dumb videos because I've watched, I don't know if it's a plot by whatever is on the world trying to control us. You watch these dumb cat videos and everything, but you watch these ones where geese come running up to people that haven't seen them in years or people that raise donkeys and the donkey.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
nobody
yeah.
eats donkey.
Yeah. Yeah, the llamas, whatever.
Maybe
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it was
yeah.
in my freezer, I might.
You might have some in your freezer from 76.
Maybe. That's possible. Yeah.
That might still be good.
It might still- but dude, I like, or chickens that come running up to people.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I raised a chicken and there's the one comes right, and you're like, oh, these poor little animals. Do they have feelings? Maybe. I don't know.
But they're delicious.
They're
Sure they
delicious,
do.
and I know.
And they are delicious.
And that's the thing. We're
See, here's the thing. My dad used to make me go hunting with him.
It's the worst.
I hate, number one, I hate winter because we go rabbit hunting.
Yeah.
right.
And I just could give two shits about hunting, but I love shooting guns. I will go to the range all day long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
But I'm like, I'm not going to kill that.
Right.
I'll shoot at targets.
Now, if it came down to me starving,
Right.
That's a different story.
Well, that's just it. Can you imagine these hunters that are looking through their scope and they look and the deer looks at them and goes, "Why?" You know,
No.
it's just they should. And
No.
here's the thing: those people that do it for sport versus food.
well, they
Now-
eat. No, those guys. It's just the big game hunter people I hate.
yeah.
The ones that like, I killed an elephant.
Yeah.
Really?
Why
Right,
did you
you're not
have
killed
to
a
do
giraffe.
that?
You're not
Really?
gonna-
Why
you're
did
not
you have
gonna-
to kill that lion?
Right.
You know,
you're not
that
gonna
kind of
eat it.
shit.
No.
Trophy.
If
Yeah.
you're hunting deer or antelope or whatever the fuck people eat to eat,
That's
elk,
one thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about-
But if you're killing them just to
Would
kill
you,
them,
would you
sport.
try something exotic like say an ostrich?
they have a place in Wellington that used to
They,
have.
they
that.
have game.
No.
They
Yeah.
have game.
Yeah.
You have you had
Wild game.
I've had
like
different things, like
what's it-
just in different states.
Have
like
you had
I've
squirrel?
Yeah, I've had
I've
elk.
had squirrel.
I've had squirrel.
I've had
What-
rabbit.
I can't remember if I
Rabbit.
had squirrel. What's the thing?
Duck.
Duck is greasy.
Duck is
turtle.
Yeah.
Turtle I've had
I
too.
couldn't get past the smell of turtle. I never had turtle.
Turtle soup. You didn't have turtle.
smells
Alligator.
so
it was
bad.
a soup. There was a turtle soup.
I had
You want some
alligator.
gator? I got some
you
gator
I
right
want to
there.
say in New Orleans. Because I know I had alligator in New Orleans. They were
Yeah.
like little bites.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
nuggets.
yeah. Yep.
I also had crawfish down there.
Well,
Yep.
they sell right on Baumhart. That little
Oh my God, that
bait
was so
shop
good.
sells gator. You can buy gator bites.
No, I'm not gonna. You know why? Once was all it took.
No.
I'm
Yeah, I
good.
tried it when we tried it when it was fresh in New Orleans, and it was awful.
Yeah. we were drunk off our ass.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Yeah, this is terrible, man.
You're kidding.
Not ever. No.
Drinking 190 proof Everclear and it didn't taste good, you know something's wrong.
You
Yeah.
gotta be kidding.
People love it though. It just wasn't.
It's-
Maybe because we're from Ohio and we could eat.
Yeah.
We could eat Lake Erie Perch, and that's about as far
Right.
as we go.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
that's-
was so
salty.
like fishy, gamey.
See, here's the thing. When my dad took us fishing years ago, for the audience out there was a power plant called Hot Waters that was there.
Well, it was CEI, wasn't it? When
Something
they
like
called
that.
it hot water.
That was the little park
heated
next
up
to
the
it.
water.
Yeah.
It heated up the water because of the discharge from the power plant.
Right.
So
And-
that's exactly where you want to go fishing.
Yes, the discharge of the
Yeah.
power plant. Look, Dad, it's got 4
Yeah.
eyes. It's the same amount of nuts you have, Ed.
We didn't think that one. Yeah.
And they all didn't drop yet.
Yeah.
That's the funny part. No,
Sure they did.
yeah. Yeah, they didn't
Right.
think that one
For
out
the
too well.
audience, they would. That's the craziest thing. For the audience,
People go swimming there.
we had. This is where we would go fishing. There was
Yeah.
two. There was
Yeah.
the pier where you could go down
Yeah.
the pier.
Yeah.
Pier,
Hot
thank you.
water.
That's the word I was looking for.
The pier, wasn't it the boardwalk pier that they were like
basically.
they
It
were
just
like
went like a mile long pier, I think they called
Yeah,
it.
going
Well,
through-
now it is. I don't know, you know.
and you could go out and fish off of that, which was terrible because your line would get caught up in the rocks all the time, which
Or
was
the-
terrible.
whatever's living under the water
Right, the
that they
merman,
don't want you to see.
the merman and stuff.
Fish with arms.
Yeah, three eyes. Well,
the Nazi merman that lived
Something, man.
lived underneath there.
Yeah.
They were
I know for
terrible.
a while there, you didn't want to fish on the Black River because
Right.
there was a lot of tumor fish. We call them
Yes.
tumor fish. They come out
Yes.
with big blob tumors on them.
Yeah, for the audience that may or may not know, in the late 70s, early 80s, the Black River caught on fire.
Did it? I know the Cuyahoga did.
Cuyahoga did, not the Black River.
I thought the Black River had discharge on it and had caught on
you
fire.
got discharge on you.
I know
I
Cuyahoga
do have
did.
I don't
discharge.
know about the Black River one. later
Let's
on.
look that up for the audience out there.
Listen, that's
I went
I
down
thought
to
the Black
know. I
River,
mean,
the
though.
shipyards was. That's
Steel
what
plants,
the old,
yeah, I thought
the
it
old
did.
steel mill. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was all terrible out there.
The ore yards.
And we would, but anyways, we would go to this pier and we would go to Hot Waters,
Right.
and our parents would take us to fish out there, and we would bring in always get catfish. No matter
Yeah.
what happened,
Yeah.
you'd always get a catfish.
You're not gonna- yeah,
People
you're
love
not gonna
catfish.
avoid
I'm
it.
not a catfish guy.
People.
People like sheephead. I don't know why.
I don't get it either. Have you had a catfish? Because you can
I
get.
had catfish in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's real big down there, isn't it? A black
yeah,
catfish.
And it was blackened catfish. So I honestly, all I tasted really was the seasoning that I remember.
Catfish, if you cook it right, you have to like soak it in milk.
Dude,
You have
they
to do
get
all this shit to
huge,
make it.
though.
Yeah.
Catfish
Same with
get
steelhead.
Huge.
Yeah.
What are
yeah,
they?
you catch those. You just give them away to people that are fishing that want those.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
what? Like
People
cat
eat 'em.
dog food? Or?
No, people
something.
eat them.
Maybe you want this carp?
People eat them.
There you go.
Well, don't. What's the sport noodling that they
Oh yeah,
people
yeah.
do
I
where
think
they-
we've talked about
yeah,
that before.
people
yeah.
do that with catfish.
you, yeah,
and they're
no.
huge.
Noodling or canoodling?
No noodling.
Noodling
That's different.
by hand. They pull these
Yeah, they stick their hand in a catfish hole.
Yeah.
monster
And wait for it to latch onto their arm,
Right.
and then they pull it out and fight with it. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's how I'll get a catfish. Hold on.
Welcome to Long John Silver's. Can I take order, please?
I'll have the catfish platter.
Yeah.
That's 795. Please pull around.
Would you like tartar sauce?
You want any sides with that? You want some fried planks?
Some hush puppies? I want hush puppies, Daddy.
Hush puppies. They're just cornmeal balls.
I love them.
But they're
though.
delicious.
I don't care.
See, my dad would take us there, and I felt so bad because we had to bait minnows that we got from the bait shop over there.
Yeah, you'd hook them through.
and they were,
Yeah.
you could see their eyes were like, oh god, because you're,
Yeah, right before you-
back into the water you go with a big hook and a 20-foot
Yeah.
line on you.
And I felt so.
It's like
bad.
what I'm going to do to you ain't nothing compared to what this fish is going to do.
My dad wasn't a skilled because his father were being second generation.
Sound it out, Ed, because you're stuttering.
Second generation Americans. My grandfather came from Hungary, and they
Okay.
didn't have like open waters like we do here.
There's no
Okay.
open water in Hungary?
So
There's not a coastline?
And hungry? No.
I don't know. I'm not.
It's kind of in the middle of the.
My geography is horrible.
No.
There might have been some lakes and some rivers
Right.
around, but
So I'm
Well,
sure they
in his
fish.
village, they didn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't a big avid
Fisher.
sports person, so he didn't teach my
So
father.
he didn't play like rugby or
No, and he didn't teach my father a lot about.
they made
fishing and stuff
paprikash
like
really
that.
good.
No, they probably did. Yeah. But
Oh
he,
yeah, and,
Cabbage rolls.
my dad, when we would catch
maybe
fish,
even pierogies.
when my dad would catch fish, we would go home and he'd have to. When he would process it, he would like. He'd whack it on a brick or something to make it like disoriented before he cut it and would fillet it. What is
Okay.
it?
Wait a minute.
It did. Wasn't there a YouTube video to watch or something?
Not in the no, there was not in the early 70s. No,
Did he ask someone? Hey, am I doing this right?
he's in it with a brock.
Yeah.
Do you hit it with the brick before or after you cut its head off?
No, he would do when he had it in. He would whack it and then he would just cut it and do it. And I'm like, oh, poor little. And all the ones who were like staring at him in the bucket.
Aw.
And I'm like, so I couldn't do it. Just like I watch these Asian videos where they have these skewers and they do fish live.
Yeah. No, thank you.
And it, I feel bad because imagine if it was because here's the
I'm
thing.
sure you've had skewers in you, Ed.
Oh man,
I had that same
boy.
look on my face, Chuck.
Yeah.
That same
See, that
look.
was when I was a kid. That was I would go fishing with my
Didn't it
grandpa and my
traumatize
uncles, and the first time after that I was good. But we go fishing on the lake, and I would have a blast, and we'd come back with a cooler full of walleye,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, "Okay, clean them up." I'm like, that was my job. I had to fillet all
Yeah,
the
but you had to
fish.
scale them, descale
I
them.
used a drill.
With what? A wire brush on it?
No, a drill with a big long drill. My grandpa, just real quick, you take the fish and you take a coarse drill bit, like a concrete, and you run it across the fish and it takes all the scales
Oh,
off.
no shit.
Yeah. Honest to God.
And the flesh and the blood of
No,
the meat,
just the
bones.
scales.
Huh.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm serious. You just run it across the fish
Rocco drill bit blade fish descaler.
like this and run the drill. I mean, back then it was a big fucking heavy
Yeah,
drill
plugged
with a
into
cord.
wall.
Yeah. Put the fish on, one of those boards with the clip on it so it
Hold
put
in
the tip-
place.
Turn it around, and then cut the fucking head off and butterfly it.
Yeah, but then you see that's tricky because
I could fillet a fish in probably 15, 20 seconds.
they have the
To this
guts
day?
and everything.
Oh God, yeah.
Right on.
yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because I watch these videos on people doing it with tuna, like big giant.
Okay, that's a little different. Yeah,
That's I mean,
that's
a
like
walleye-
filleting. Yeah, that's
a
like
walleye will
filleting a
get, like,
car.
up to 3 feet, maybe.
Walleye, really?
I think they get up to 3 feet, don't they?
I would imagine. I'm sure there's.
What's the
some.
biggest big mouth bass
Come
that
on,
you've
Hold
had?
on.
that lake's pretty big.
The Mick Jagger bass that we have in,
on.
we have
Yeah.
in Lake
Hey
Erie.
Siri, how big do walleye get in Lake Erie?
It's good that we have a consultant. I like that.
Oh, she's not even talking.
So,
They average between 18 and 28 inches
that's big.
and 48 pounds.
48 pounds?
4 to 8.
Oh, 4 to 8. That's about 48
yeah,
pound
Lake
fish.
Erie
Jeez,
is
oh,
famous for trophy-sized walleye,
That
which
thing's-
can be up to 8 to 12 pounds in size.
All right.
So
That
they're
thing's-
obviously bigger than the 14 to 28.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing's got a tattoo.
Yeah.
You know.
I always remember when I was a kid, we used to catch some pretty big ones.
Yeah, I couldn't be a fisherman. I mean, I could if
If you had to?
If I had to.
I just loved being out on the water.
I would fish more with M80s. You know what I mean? And whatever floated up.
A gun. Yeah.
Gun. Dude, they bow
Drop a grenade.
They, they bow hunt. I've seen people bow hunt.
Oh yeah.
Fishing.
Yeah, with the
Yes.
string on the arrow. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
yeah.
called spear fishing or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that. That's big down in Louisiana, Alabama.
Have you been to either?
That seems
Negative. No, I
that
actually,
seems like a lot of work to catch a fish.
I did, but I
Yeah.
didn't go far into it. I clipped when I went to Florida. I
Oh,
went across the
yeah.
top. When
Yeah.
I was traveling at the top, but I didn't go in country. Mississippi. I was there. North Carolinas, the Carolinas. I just clipped. But anyway,
Byron and I got kicked out of Mississippi.
what do you mean get kicked out of
We
Mississippi?
literally got escorted to the state line.
Stop it.
Now, story for another show. We weren't alone.
Write that down.
People say it's my fault. I don't think so.
A state escape escorted
it
you
was
out.
totally your fault.
It was, but I will never admit to Bill that it was my fault.
Write
Or
that,
Ray.
Write that down, dude.
Oh, my
that a
God.
state asked you guys to leave. That's bad. And I know we're over. Audience members, thank you again for making it this far to the show. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell 2 friends you've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. You're normally listening to myself, Ed Money, right over here. CPAP.
All right, we'll see you.
And Chuck Dick.
There
I'm
it is.
sorry.
That's right.
And Chuck Dick.
There you go. He made it for another show, which I'm.
Chuck Dick.
There. He made it for another show, which we're happy about. It's the amazing Byron.
So glad to be here and hang out with you
We're
guys,
gonna be
man.
leaving
Been a
you-
minute.
We're going to be leaving you with Eddie Sender and Kate Tilmay. Check out Trilobite. It's a fantastic disco song if you like that kind of music. Please send them some love. It makes a world of difference to them and to us. Again, just do it. Like it, share. It takes you 2 seconds and it makes a world to us. Always remember to charge somebody and don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere. And after that, we are out of here.
Chuck Dick.
Somebody bring me a trailer bite. We gon' cook it up with some dirty rice. I can feel it. It's the vibe of the night. Can you feel it? It's the vibe of the night. Let me break it down like a single line. When we break it down, it's genocide. Where you been, girl? I've been on my grind, girl. While I've been on my grind. Ooh, it's a way. Ooh, it's a way. Somebody bring me a trailer bite. We gon' cook it up with some dirty rice. I can feel it. It's the vibe of the night. Can you feel it? It's the vibe of the night. Somebody bring me a trailer bite. We gon' cook it up with some dirty rice. I can feel it. It's the vibe of the night. Can you feel it? It's the vibe of the night. Yeah. Somebody bring me a trailer bite. We gon' cook it up with some dirty rice. I can feel it. It's the vibe of the night. Can you feel it? It's the vibe of the Somebody bring me a trailer bite. We gon' cook it up with some dirty rice. I can feel it. It's the vibe of the night.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.